Alright guys, this game is unique. We are playing Scene Investigators today. It's a detective game set in the near future. You play as a trainee investigator and your goal is to solve challenging cases using your observation skills and intuition. No hints or hand-holding here. You'll often have only 70% of the evidence and you'll need to make calculated assumptions to fill in the gaps. This game is about spotting small details and tell big stories, like lipstick on the wine glass or yeah, bullet holes. Plus, you can team up with your friends and family to solve the case together if you guys actually want to play this game. Recommend. This time I'm gonna take a swing at this myself and see what I can come up with.
First, observe each scene carefully. Analyze everything on site and pay close attention to seemingly insignificant details. Second, not all interactable objects are important, and not all that are non-interactable are unimportant. You have to decide which ones can help with the investigation. Third, when there aren't enough evidence present in the crime scene, you will need to trust your intuition, fill in the missing gaps, and make smart, calculated assumptions. Fourth, when all else fails, don't give up. Take a break. Comb through the crime scene again and revisit the clues previously gathered with fresh eyes. One last thing. For the sake of the exam, certain elements in the crime scene have been removed or omitted on purpose. This is not a mistake, but a test to see if you, the agent, are able to solve the case despite the missing elements. Now that we've gone through them, let's do a preliminary trial, shall we? This has no bearings on your overall grade. It's to see if you've come to grasp with the fundamentals of the exam to come. Are you ready?
Okay, so we got a trial to start.
Loading preliminary trial.
And this is important right here, what you're gonna read next.
Good luck.
Yeah, the police have arrested the man they suspect to be about or to rob a bank. They confiscated items found in the van. The man was standing by. The man was standing by. The police were able to get the man to give up the names of his accomplices. It is suspected that the man and his accomplices might also involved in the purse snatching of Helen Turner. However, all the police have are the items from the getaway van, the criminal records of the three men that were going to rob the bank, and the incident report from Helen Turner. Using what is available, can you answer these questions asked in this file? Okay, Portland, October 5th, 2009. It says in the near future, right? The game did. That's crazy. Okay. So here's how to play. And here are the exam questions we have to answer. Who was the getaway driver and who was involved in stealing Helen Turner's purse? And I already gave this a shot of this and it's not that easy. And I still haven't figured this out yet. I think I have an idea. So, XXX, what is going on? Okay. So here we go. We have a couple things here. We have like a map in this exam. Which I don't think it really matters in this case. We have evidence, and I'm gonna go over this slowly. I'm not gonna read any of this, but you guys can, pause if you want to. If you want to read through this, you can zoom in here. So that's what I'm gonna do. And I don't believe this is really related to this case, but if you guys can want to read this, here you go. One article. Second article, and I already read all this. So like I say, there's so much here. If I read this, it will just take so much time, but you guys can pause the video and feel free to read this. Okay, next we're gonna move to police investigation file. Reports of stolen goods by Helen Turner, right? This is all the goods that were stolen from her. Here are the suspects. And I'm gonna go ahead and zoom into this because this is actually, I think this is important. We got Frank Carter, age 35. And I believe this is important right here. The dates of his arrest, the institution he was in, the charge, and how long he was in jail for. Okay, now we got a Chad Harris. But look at the other info. This guy released in February 9 for good behavior. So I think that is important as well. And let's go back to Frank too, right here, right? Having done forgeries, but it was never proven, and he was never convicted. Okay. I don't think that's important. Okay, now finally we got Anthony Young. He's 38. I think this is all important here. And I'll explain later why. Okay, lastly, we have this cash here. Very nice. I think it's 625, 630 or something. 640 maybe. Yeah, no, we can actually read it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 610, 620, 625, 630. Yeah, okay. We got this pack of smokes. I don't think this is related. We got this beer that's opened. I don't think it's related. We have this text message that's very related to this. So we're gonna read this. They have different phone numbers. See, this is from this phone number. Okay, so I think I'm onto something here. So when Helen, said something, hey, this guy, my robber, the person who stole my purse. And so, yeah, she's saying this guy was a little bit taller. And, Helen is 5'5". So let's take a look at the other guys. Okay, so Helen is 5'5". This guy's 5'6". So he is basically Helen's freaking height. He's short. And this guy's 5'6" too. Then we got 5'7". I mean, he's a bit taller. That's more taller than the other guys, right? So I think Anthony Young is, has been involved in Helen's purse. So I'm gonna just go ahead and write this down. Okay, this might matter as well. So she's saying that, I just told my friend that the news had announced the winning numbers of a lottery I played, and I had won some money. I was going to cash it in today. We made plans to meet. So remember we counted this. This was what, 6, 10, 20, 630, right? And we go to see the news. Winning numbers. See, there's 600. Yeah, let's just say that one's, 630 from the lottery. So she got like probably at least number 4 here, maybe number 3, who knows. And so if we go back to reading this, so the guy was standing next to the van, right? And the confiscated all these items from the van. So that was a getaway driver that they arrested. So I think the guy who robbed Helen Turner also was the getaway driver. And also, if you take a look at Frank, it's he's one of his charges. Stole from civilians, petty theft. That's definitely a purse. Conned money from civilians. That's definitely Frank too. The Chad just robbed banks. We got Anthony. Canned money from women. Stole, petty theft as well. Stole from the elderly. So I know I already tried this, and when I tried to answer the questions, I put only Frank's name. No, Anthony's name. Yeah, I only put Anthony's name because he was a little bit taller. But now, since I got this little bit more evidence, I read a little bit closely, I think it's Frank and Anthony. So here's what I'm gonna do. How do I answer this? Okay. So, who was the getaway driver? I'm gonna say Frank Carter. Who was involved in stealing Helen's purse? I'm gonna say Anthony Young. And I'm gonna see, this gives me, I know there's more than one because it gives me this plus sign. So I'm gonna put Frank Carter as well. And also, you know, if you read the text messages carefully, you can kind of see that they were both kind of, you know, not they, but who was, you know, who were basically locked up in prison at the same time. And you can kind of now figure out, guess, but then, you know, guess the phone numbers. Who is that phone number related to? So let's try this. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that was it.
Passed this case file.
Okay, I wasn't sure about, you know, the second question, it was Frank or not, but I got it right. I mean, I only had one other option, right? And okay. Okay, so call it a day. Let's go ahead and go to the next one. I haven't been on this one yet.
You will be presented with a selection window during the exam. To pass the exam, you are required to solve all case files. A grade will be given for each attempted case file. You are free to retry them as many times as you want to improve your grades. It's important to note that the latest grade will always override the previous one, even if it's lower. Let's proceed. Which case file would you like to tackle?
Okay, let's see here. That's the one already did that, right? Already got correct. So next one, we have 1, 2, 3. And then the next one is not available yet. Okay, so we got the missing. Let's go ahead and load this next one. Missing scenario. Wow, there's more scenarios. Okay, it might be a long game.
Complete. Good luck.
Thank you. Los Angeles, September 18th, 1998. Was a young boy. Oh my god, this is really freaking cool. There's actually a whole freaking house here. My god. That touch stuff? No, I can't. Okay, so what happened here? Something is missing, right? Let's take a look. F. See exam questions. Where was everyone at 2 p.m. on the 6th of September? Oh my god, this is gonna be so interesting. We got Catherine, we got Thomas, we got Hazel, we got Nicholas. Okay, what else we got? No. Help, quit exam now. I just want to take a look around real quick. Okay. So I got some stuff to read here. So I guess I'll just walk around real quick and then I will show you what all I found and you guys can read it yourself.